Hi, welcome back here to another video of GSK POS, and we are going to look at sales and purchases in this video in detail. So, under sales and purchases, we are going to access sales and purchases from the menu. Click sales and purchases. By default, the system is going to create for us a sales sheet, and we can always create other sheets as many as we want. These sheets help in making multiple sales at once. Assume you have clients that you've been working on, or a customer you've been working on, and they have gone back to maybe pick something else, or they have not decided yet, or they have been involved in a call and there is another customer in line. So instead of erasing all the items or all the product details that you've put on us on a sales sheet, you can create a new sheet so that you add fresh items for this new customer as you wait for the first customer to finish up with anything and complete the sale. So that's the reason as to why you have the create sales sheet button here that allows for multiple sheets so that you can sell to more than one customer at a go. Now, first of all, let's look at a cash sale. The elements of a cash sale are very simple. We input the product details that the customer is taking, uh, and then from there we can input the customer name, then the amount paid, and we save. So we are going to use from the item name. That's where we are picking which item we want to sell. Assuming we are going to sell two cartons here. uh, Let me go to quantity here and adjust it to 2, and then you can add multiple other items. When you click the space bar, when in item and you press the space bar, the system is going to list all available items in this drop down, and you can always use arrow keys to navigate through. So let's also say the customer is taking some pick fair books and they are taking, let's say, 10, and we can add more items. As you see, the system is going to keep on giving you new rows, so don't worry about it. You can always change the quantity, you can also change the price if you want, and you can navigate by pressing enter or using the escape to go back to whichever field you want. Enter is going to navigate you forward. So as you can see, I press enter, I go into customer name. Remember, this is a cash sale. I'm going to input the customer name, and then the amount paid is automatically filled for you. But if you need to know the change, you can always input what the customer has paid. So here, let's assume the customer has tendered in this amount. So you can see the change is automatically calculated for us. And then we can proceed to press enter from amount paid to save, or we can go and use the save button. So let me just click enter here. And so the system was able to us that the sugar we are selling, we don't have 2 circuits there. So as you can see now, we have 150 kgs. So let me make that change. Instead of circuits, we're going to say no, we have kilograms. So let's assume we are selling 2 kilograms. So I'm going to submit again, and we see whether the sale is going to be recorded. So as you can see, our cash sale is fully recorded. So things note from this video, please always make sure that you choose the right units of measurement and the right quantities, and also check your prices before you submit, because these prices are going to affect your profits at the end of the day. So so far so good, we have been able to record a cash sale. Let's assume we need to create a credit sale. A customer has not paid fully, so still we are going to pick our items. Let's say we are going to sell sugar. We're going to sell 5 kilograms of sugar. Let's go to unit and check change from sacks to 5 kilograms, and let's add some the semi-router. We are also going to have 5 boxes. So now this customer is called Geoffrey Sewolfo. You can always type the name there, and For credit customers, you need to make sure that these customers are registered in the system, because the system needs to know which customer to, you know, debit or credit the amount. So we need to make sure that we select the customer, and then here in the amount paid, we are going to always input which amount the customer has paid. But if they have not paid anything, we can leave it blank. If from the total amount they may be paid 200, you are going to input the 200 only, and you are going to continue and save. So that's how we do a credit sale. Now let's see what happens if let's say this customer is taking. I'm trying to sell to create a credit sale, but I'm using a customer that is not in the system, and then let's just say maybe they paid 10,000 and I try to sell. The system is going to yell at me that it has failed to verify customer details because this test customer is not registered anywhere in the system. So same applies if the customer is empty and this amount paid is not equaling to the total amount. So the system is going to fail, and it is going to direct to focus on the customer name. Also here you can save without inputting any amount paid. So let's say we are going to save to Richard, and Richard has not paid any amount. I can still save. Since the system now has the correct customer, it will be able to record my credit sale. So that's how you do credit and cash sales. Let's do purchases also. Assume we have purchases that we do on credit. So the same way we record sales, I'm going to input, let's assume we have purchased 10 dozens, and if they are on cash, I can just save. But if at all they are on credit, I will have to input the supplier name. So let me just save the purchase here, and the purchase is fully recorded, and it was a cash purchase. If you wanted to record a credit purchase, the same way you will input item details. Let's say we're buying 2 sacks of sugar from a supplier. So here you will type the supplier name, and if the supplier is there, they will appear. Let's assume our supplier is Risha, and we have not paid this supplier any amount. So I can be able to save this purchase, and the purchase is going to be recorded successfully. But if at all I don't input the amount here, uh, and the supplier name was not there, the system will not be able to save the purchase. So that's how we also do a credit purchase. You need to make sure that you are providing us a supplier that the system knows. So in the next video, we are going to explain how to add the customers, or how to add the suppliers, and how to check the customer balances and their statements. So for this, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.